reaching out to the lost and broken-hearted in whatever means possible, be it through mass evangelism, citywide outreaches, healing conferences, servanthood evangelism, or one-to-one ministry. Impact the body of Christ through training and practical application in prayer schools, general seminars, and participation at outreaches. Voice in the City is as committed to one soul as to 1 million under the banner of servanthood. In a world of billions of people, living in cities of millions, with so many diverse cultures and languages, how do you begin to reach the nations with the gospel of Jesus Christ? Reaching the city by reaching the individual, meeting them right there where they are, with the word of our testimony and the gospel message. Lives changed, neighborhoods impacted, nations affected. In reaching the individual, regardless of their social standing, Voice in the City, founded by Suzette Hatting in 1997, has proclaimed the Christian message to hundreds of thousands of people throughout the world. Reaching into the heart of a city with the practical love of Jesus. We are convinced that when God's people speak on His behalf, then the voice of God is heard in that city. This is a powerful dimension to the ongoing vision we have.
Jesus said, "Go." And that's exactly what we want to do when we knock on doors. We want to go and reach the people right where they are, as Jesus would have done.
Coupled with practical help, demonstrating our love is an effective tool. Adverts are put into local newspapers. A phone hotline is set up to receive requests for help. A trademark of these events are the roses that we give to each and every person with whom we are able to speak about Christ. As you can imagine, thousands of roses are bought and given as a symbol of God's love. We have been called the Rose Christians. Once the city has been strategically worked through, an evangelistic outreach is held, inviting the people to this event. We have seen hundreds of people responding to this invite, many of them saying, "You came to us, and so now we come to you." The result is, souls are saved, sicknesses are healed, Jesus is glorified.
We thank Suzette for the opportunity to be part of Deckendorfer Life, to be part of that, reaching out to cities and reaching out to children, because we think in the eyes of God they are important.
Introduction is over and the preaching only starts. Are you ready?
Lord Jesus, that you can send revival, but God, I don't know how you're gonna do it. I worship you und ich bete dich an. I love you, ich liebe dich. You are my Savior, du bist mein Retter.
The only thing why I do what I'm doing is because I learned the secret of partnership.
God is expecting us to respond to what He says, and then He will multiply.
Voice in the City has a special burden for Muslim nations, particularly those in Southeast Asia. One such country which has been greatly impacted by this ministry is Indonesia. Indonesia is the largest Muslim country in the world, yet vast crowds of people have come together as never before to hear this life-changing gospel message.
Love
of Jesus
darah Yesus
can wash away your problems.
bisa basuh.
The airwaves are filled as the local radio broadcasts the meetings live to the surrounding areas.
We pray for this beautiful land.
Kami berdoa untuk kota ini.
Oh Jesus, we ask you tonight to save this land.
Tuhan, malam hari ini kami berdoa selamatkan kota ini.
We thank God for Suzette and Voice in the city ministry in Indonesia, who held several big crusade and seminar throughout Indonesia. It's a very big blessing for all the people and churches.
As with Jesus, healing is an integral part of this ministry.
This child,
Anak ini
2 nights ago,
2 malam yang lalu
was dying in my arms.
dia hampir meninggal di tangan saya.
I was so moved.
Saya begitu tergerak.
I prayed for her.
Saya berdoa bagi dia.
Many of us prayed for her.
Banyak dari kita juga berdoa.
I thought she was going to die. It looked like she was dying.
Dia akan mati, dia sudah hampir mati.
But Jesus is a healer.
Tapi Yesus adalah penyembuh.
Here she is.
Dia ada di sini.
Jetzt bin ich ganz gesund und das
Now I'm totally
Kreuzschmerzen sind auch weg.
healthy and the pain in my back is also gone,
spüre ich überhaupt nichts.
so I don't feel anything anymore. No more pain.
Es geschah ein Wunder.
A miracle happened.
Amen.
Amen.
Touch me.
Pegang,
Come.
pegang,
Touch me.
pegang, pegang,
Touch me.
pegang,
Touch me.
pegang,
Touch me.
pegang.
So exciting it is serving the living God. So full of joy, so full of life, that prayer must be something that would bubble out from your spirit.
Being aware that nothing manifests in the natural that is not first prayed through in the spiritual, Voice in the City designed a prayer school mobilizing the body of Christ into more concentrated and directed intercession, with structured teaching involving our workbook. This school is designed for all levels of maturity, accompanied by real-life examples. What can be more precious than showing the love of Jesus to a lost child who has no family? Voice in the City works independently and together with other organizations in establishing homes for children who have been orphaned through life's circumstances. These orphanages are not only set up to be a temporary place of shelter for the children, but a long-term place of refuge. Not only are the children housed, but educated and clothed with access to medical facilities. Many of the children are simply placed at the door, Others are brought by poor families that cannot care for them any longer. And others still come because of natural disasters like the tsunami.
This is my daily bread. Your very word spoken to me, and I'm desperate for you.
We have promised the Lord to reach out with the same fervency for one soul as for 1,000,000. God in His love has opened the doors for Voice in the City in high security prisons, even death row in the state of Alabama. Such is the heart of God for souls that the men and women locked behind prison bars, so often alone and rejected by society, can hear the gospel of hope.
Of course, a vital part of the actual evangelistic outreach is praying for the sick, ministering to people, ministering to the brokenhearted. That is what God said. The Spirit of the Lord is upon us to heal the brokenhearted, to set the captives free, to minister to people where they are at.
This is why we invest time and money reaching behind the iron doors into the heart of man. A follow-up program is set in place for every new believer. They can join Bible studies and have times of worship, growing in the knowledge of God and sharing their faith with fellow inmates. Yes, through the work of Voice in the City, an impact is being made on many individual lives. This in turn affects the community and the nation. God is hearing our prayers and healing the land as we are obedient to do His will. Watching this program has surely touched your heart, showing you in general what the ministry does. Lots more is happening behind the scenes. In particular, we as a team stand with our partners, praying for their needs fervently. We believe in partnership. Together we take the nations, sharing in the rewards of the harvest. Please stand with us in this enormous task. Your response will make a difference.
Jesus Christ, I think upon your sacrifice. You became love, poured out to death. Many times I've wondered at your gift of life, and I'm in that place once again. I'm in that place once again. And once again I look upon